In the busy city of Lagos, there was a butcher shop called Best Meat. The shop was famous for its tender meat, and people came from far and wide to buy from there. The owner, named Okoro, was a quiet man with many secrets. He had moved to Lagos 15 years ago and never talked about his past. Nobody knew anything about him, where he lived, where he came from, or even his name. No one have ever seen his wife or children. One day, people in Lagos started to go missing. First, it was street kids. Second, it was important people like the journalists and teachers and the politicians. The city was scared and the police could not find any clue. A young woman named Ada, who was a journalist, started to investigate the matter. She noticed that many of the missing people had visited Okoro's shop. One evening, Ada decided to talk to Okoro. She asked her several questions. Okoro answered her politely, but did not give much away. Just as she was about to leave, she saw a big knife under the table, full of blood. Ada was determined to find the truth. That night, she sneaked behind the shop and found a small window. She looked inside and saw a hidden room with photos, newspapers articles about those missing people, and jars with strange herbs. In the middle of the room was a shrine with animal skulls and an old book. Ada accidentally made a noise and Okoro heard her. She ran away but managed to take some photos with her phone. The next morning, Ada published her story. Her story was on the front page of the newspaper, magazine, and television, telling everyone what she had found. The police rushed to the butcher's shop, but Okoro had disappeared. They found evidence linking him to the missing people, but they did not know the full story. Some thought he was doing some dark rituals, and others believed he was framed. Life in Lagos State slowly returned to normal, but Best Man shop remains closed. Okoro became a ghost story, and sometimes people could hear about a skinned butcher in distant town. The legacy of him being the mysterious butcher lived on, a reminder of the secret hidden in everyday life.